Hi guys, and welcome to another video. It has been such a long time since I've recorded a video for you guys, but I'm so excited to come back and actually talk about Pokemon Go. It's officially released in the UK a few days ago on the 14th of July. So for those who haven't played Pokemon, for those who want to play Pokemon but aren't sure about how or what to do, this video should help you to get you started. Before we start, let me actually tell you a little bit of story about how I became a big fan of Pokemon. Back in school when I was 13, 14 years old, I bought myself a Game Boy. Do you remember those Game Boys, the big grey ones before the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced or Game Boy Color came out? The big chunky grey ones that look like these. I used to have one of those, and I saved a hell of a lot of money just to buy one. And the first game I bought on that was Pokemon Red, because red being my favourite colour, and that's where I started to play Pokemon, and I was so into it. I used to play day and night, literally on my lunch, on my break, every time I come home. It was just crazy. It was the biggest hit game back in those days. Then I moved on to Game Boy Color, got different versions of Pokemon, and then we were able to trade Pokemons by using the link cable, and it was just out of this world with the things that we could do back then. And again, Pokemon has literally hit the world so hard that every single person pretty much that played Pokemon back in the days is probably back on it now anyway. It's great because the game lets you go out of the house and start catching Pokemon and you're walking distances. It's amazing. So I've got my iPhone here connected to my Mac, so what we'll do is just find Pokemon and launch that. Right, two things when you first start off the Pokemon game. You have two options to sign up. Either it can be a Pokemon Trainer Club, or you can use your Google account to play the game. I have a Google account, but I didn't want to use a Google account because of privacy and all that. And also, if you actually sign up to the Pokemon Trainer Club, you get a few extra things, and in the future you'll be able to get a lot more than you would through a Google account. Just remember, once you've signed up from Google account, you cannot transfer all your game data, game information to the Trainer Club, so you would have lost all that information, all that data. So make sure you take your time in deciding what you want to do. If you're not too fussed and you just want to try it, just use a Google account. You can get rid of it and delete it, that's fine. If you really want to get into playing Pokemon and start using it properly, then sign up to the Pokemon Trainer Club. As you can see, I've already signed up. I'm just going to sign in now. Okay, the first thing you're going to get is like a notification. You need to allow certain things for your the game to access on your phone. So I'm just going to click on allow. Hopefully this loads. I've got a good signal, good reception. So the first information that it comes up with is remember to be alert at all times, stay aware of your surroundings. Click OK. So you've got your terms and conditions, send Pokemon related event promotion offers and updates. I'm going to untick that and I'm going to click on accept. Hello there, I am Professor Willow. Did you know that this world is inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon? Pokemon can be found in every corner of the earth. Some run across the plains, others fly through the skies, some live in the mountains or in the forest or near water. I have spent my whole life studying them and their regional distribution. Will you help me with my research? Of course I can. I've been waiting for this for such a long time. That's great. I was just looking for someone like you to help. Great. You will need to find and collect Pokemon from everywhere. Now choose your start for your adventure. Right, so you get to choose a male or a female. Of course I'm going to choose male. Tick that. Okay, the other thing is you'll be able to customize your character on how you want it to appear. So let's just do me. I will have black hair, brown eyes. Do I want a cap? Do I need a cap? Yes, I need a cap. T-shirt. I like red, so I'm going to keep the red. I like what he's wearing there, and I'm just going to change this to orange, and the backpack have orange, so I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to take this. Are you all set? Yes, I am. Pokemon Go would like to access the camera. Right, this is the bit where you'll be able to, you can switch this on and off during game. So this option allows you to basically view the real world surrounding and see a Pokemon sort of in the real world, which is a good feature. So let's just click OK. Okay, there's a Pokemon nearby. I can feel the vibration on the phone, so which obviously happens every time you come near a Pokemon. So let's go. Here are some Pokeball. These will help you catch one. Okay, so just like the original game, you get to pick from Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Every time I started playing Pokemon, every time I started a new version of Pokemon, you used to get these options. So every time I used to choose a different one, but I am gonna choose a Charmander because I love how it evolves into Charizard. So it says use your camera to find Pokemon in the real world. Try it out. You can turn it off with the AR button anytime. Yes, camera on. We're not detecting your phone's orientation. Would you like to turn off camera mode? Okay, for now we'll just do that. Okay, so as you can see that it's already telling me how to do this Pokeball, so it's actually showing me. So what we're going to do is just flick. You can see the green. The green actually means that the Pokemon will be easier to catch anyway. Because this is our first Pokemon, you will not be able to not catch it. They turn into different colors, so it turns into an orange, it turns into a red. Orange means that it's going to be a bit hard. You might want to use you might need to use a different Pokeball, or you might need to throw it a few times for it to be captured. Red is definitely going to be hard, and you most likely won't be able to catch it with the normal Pokeball. So let's just have a go. The smaller the circle, the more chances you have of capturing that Pokemon. So, and the other thing is, if you tap the Pokeball, you won't lose it. You'll actually get that back. So remember that every time you miss a Pokemon, tap the Pokeball, it will come back to you. Are you fighting me? Is he fighting me already? Right. Okay, I thought this would be easy, but it's actually not that easy. Let's try again. There you go. Oh my god, this is my first Pokemon as well. Right, we've got that Pokemon. Charmander was cool. So here you can see, like, it's telling you you've got the Stardust, you've got 3 candies, Pokemon Core, new Pokemon, and total XP. Registered to Pokedex, and there you go. Charmander. So let's have a look at this screen here. So on here you can see the CP, so the curve at the top is the CP for the Pokemon. You can rename your Pokemon with nicknames. It's easier to do that when you're kind of new, but as you grow your Pokemon, it's going to be hard to keep track of everything, so I wouldn't really bother with changing name. So you've got the fire, the type there, the weight there, the height of the Pokemon, the Stardust, Charmander, Candy, the power up and evolve. Obviously these you can't do right now, you need to play a lot more, and it'll tell you what its powers are or strengths. At the bottom, if you scroll at the bottom, it'll say transfer. Now what that means is basically if you catch more than one Charmander, or if you catch more than any other Pokemon, you can use its power CP and transfer it to another Pokemon and give that one Pokemon to the professor. So we're just going to click on next there. Okay, congratulations, you caught your first Pokemon. You are such a talented Pokemon trainer, what shall I call you? Okay, so we'll just put the nice guy. See if that works. Are you sure you want to be called the nice guy? Yes. So there you go. What? It's not available. Congratulations, group. Let's go. Okay, then. Right, so after a few tries I've got it, so there you go. I'm called the Real Nice Guy Rule. So, oh, what a cool name, nice to meet you. You need more Pokeballs and other useful items during exploration. So you can find items at Pokestops. They've found at entrance places like sculptures and monuments. From now on, you'll be off exploring all over the world. I hope you get out there and catch Pokemon and register them in your Pokedex. It's time to go. So, let's click on let's go. So if you look near where I am now, this is actually where I am, and this is like the map of the outdoor right now. Okay, so let's look at the screen. So you can tap on the character, you'll be able to see what XP you have, and you have all the achievements. So you've got the achievements at the bottom, you've got like a journal that you click on and see what you've caught and what you've done throughout the day. Let's close that. Then you click on the Pokemon. So this will show you all your Pokemon that you've caught. The shop, well, I've got 0. The other thing is items. So to start off with, what you get is incense, you get Pokeballs, you get camera, and an egg incubator, which is good. What else we got? We got Pokédex. So this is quite handy. This is what you have nearby. These are the Pokemon. The more feet that are shown below is the furthest away. And also you need to have, for this to work, you need to actually have it running. So when you're walking and you want, if these Pokemon will actually move. So the first one on the left is the closest to you. The one on the right is the furthest away from you. So they will move their positions. And if you're walking in the direction to catch that Pokemon, if it's going down in the list, that means you're walking further away from it. So you need to walk the other way. There you go. There's another one there. As you can see, it moves and it shows you where it is. I've just felt the vibration. Okay, so here we go. We've got a Rattata just appeared. So let's see if we can catch this. So, okay. Come on. Yes. So we just caught another Rattata. Another Pokemon. Let's see, 100, 400. Okay. Register to Pokedex. And there you go. So it's as easy as that. So it's just a matter of going out there and finding the Pokemon you want. Just remember that use your location where your Pokemons are to find the Pokemons that you're after. Obviously you'll need to go to different places to be able to find all these different Pokemons. Make sure you guys are careful when you actually go out with all these things coming in the news about going into places where you shouldn't be, or running into people that aren't actually going to be there to help or to find Pokemons. So just be careful when you go out there, because there's a lot of kids playing this. As much as it's a good game that gets you to go outside and start walking and doing things, you just have to be careful. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been such a long time since I posted another video on YouTube. Stay tuned, and I will be posting an update with what's happening with my Pokemons. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment below, tell me how you find the Pokemon game. Let me know what your stories were before this Pokemon came out. Did you play the old versions on Game Boy, the old Game Boy, the Game Boy Color, or do you still play Game Boy on the new games on Game Boy Advance, and so on and so forth? Let me know what you think of the game. Leave a comment below, and also check out my vlog channel. You'll be able to see me on there catching the Pokemons and leveling up. I'm looking forward to playing this. So after this, I'm actually going out and catching some Pokemon. Take care guys, thanks for watching this video. Leave the comment below, hit the subscribe button. See you next week. I went outside and I drove around to see which Pokemon I could get today. So driving around, and I came across one of the most amazing Pokemon that I could find in my first day. What I'm most excited about is this, the Firo. And I was driving, and literally, this is not the safest thing to do. I was driving next to a park, Victoria Park in Leicester, and it came up on the map. I literally just pulled over on the side. It was so not cool. But I just didn't want to miss the opportunity to capture this Pokemon. I mean, look at it, it looks beautiful. Right. The other Pokemon that I caught were the Zubat and Caterpie, and of course you've seen me catch Pidgey and Rattata near my house. The other thing I wanted to mention while, okay, whoa, there it is, come on. Paris, we've just found Paris, guys. Hopefully this will be another addition to my Pokedex. Come on. I'm gonna try this spin, but apparently you get more points, XP points, when you use this technique, but let's see. Oh, come on, 1. Oh my god, no way. Let's try again. Oh no. Right, one more, last shot. Oh my god. Right. This, hopefully I've got this one. 1, 2, 3. Yes! There you go, Paris was cool. Awesome, another addition to the Pokedex. Let me just catch this Pidgey. As I was saying, just another update. Even though you've caught a Pokemon, catch the same Pokemon again, because what you can do is transfer the Pokedex, like I mentioned earlier, to the professor, which will give you candies to evolve the Pokemon. So let me know in the comments below whether you want to see an update every week of how I'm getting on, or if you want to watch the gameplay. Let me know in the comments below. I'm so excited to actually go out there and catch these Pokemon. Let's see if I get this Pidgey. Yes, that's a good shot. 1, 2, there you go. Just as easy as that.